back on the mic with my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it
All right, Allison, do you know what I love? Do you know what I really like?
out. What is that?
I like being able to solve a problem without spending any money. I like a
Are you
hack.
talking about?
And we've done this now for, I guess, 3 or 4 episodes.
Are you talking about the lighting
I'm
situation?
talking about the lighting situation.
Okay, I don't think we can call that this problem is solved because I feel like
It is solved. Our lighting is fantastic.
no,
I
it's
can't.
not.
Are you kidding me? This is really good lighting. Things are great.
Okay,
And all it needed was a sheet of paper and some orange electric tape.
but you didn't solve that problem.
I didn't say I did. I just said I love when a problem's solved without
I think
solving
you
any
said I
money.
loved when I solve a problem.
Okay. The royal we. Either way,
I mean, anywho, there's a piece of paper taped over
we
a
have
light,
this
which
lamp.
seems like a fire hazard.
it's a LED light. It's not a fire hazard.
Okay, and then the lamp is just like
The lamp is
propped.
the lamp looks
That's
wonky.
bad.
It doesn't matter, but it works.
Okay.
But I love it because now we have this little piece of paper and it's got like 4 pieces of tape from every single episode. And
Wow.
those pieces of tape are just going to keep on accumulating on the same piece of
Until
paper.
it's too heavy, and then we
And
gotta
all we did was
do it again.
tape a piece of paper over our it's like one of those like saucer light bulbs. So it's like this big around.
You literally band-aided the situation.
Literally band-aided it. And it works. And it's great. And we created just like a piece of paper softbox over our light. It's great. You know what I don't like though? Kid droppings. I went in my top drawer to get the orange electrical tape and the box cutter, which probably shouldn't be in the top drawer.
I told you that should not even be there.
They're hard
I've
to
said
open
that
though.
multiple times.
The whole point is that they're not easy to open, but they
Yeesh.
probably shouldn't be there anyway. Anyway, and sitting beside the box cutter was a completely dried out, mummified piece of pancake from some kid's breakfast.
Yeesh.
And I was like,
I thought it was gonna be like a toy or something.
those also count. Those were also around.
Yeah, I think I found a rogue chicken nugget in the den
Yeah,
the other day, and I was
yeah.
like, oh.
Ugh, especially when you don't realize they were there and they're mummified and like literally
Let's stop saying the
like
word mummified.
hard as
Okay,
concrete.
we get it. We get it.
Anyway, how you doing?
Good. I'm tired. It's been a full day. I think this was like we're entering into a titch more craziness for us. Like,
I'm glad you brought this up because I was gonna say it. We're officially in silly season.
well, I wouldn't say that yet.
We are.
I mean, we definitely had hands on deck to help us tonight.
We did.
But we have 3 kids, 2 of which are now playing a
We
sport.
have officially hit 2 kids in a sport.
But thankfully, there's not any crossover except for
Other
just
than
tonight.
just tonight, where
So.
tonight we had one kid playing t-ball, his very first game,
Very first game.
and we didn't want to miss it. And then Palmer had her soccer practice at the exact same
Yep.
time, so we called in aunt and uncle reinforcements for that.
Absolutely.
But
They
then
were so
you've
helpful.
got your masters. We both have
Yeah,
full-time jobs.
and then
I've got a conference in 2 weeks that I'm speaking at.
yeah,
So like,
we're active at our church.
if-
It's
yeah,
just
well, true.
You know,
We've got
like
the meeting at our house this month.
yeah, it's just
Whew.
a lot of things. I feel like
2 podcasts,
you,
correct?
me, not me.
Not you, but you've got a podcast.
I mean,
And, like-
that was not a that was just like a one-off thing that I had to do for an assignment.
True. But needless to say, I think it's fair
think
to say
just-
we're in a very
We're in a busy season of life.
a busy season. Friends of the pod, the Talking Businessly is the name of their podcast, but they're friends. They call it silly season.
Okay.
They run a consulting business.
Okay.
Its name is Thunk. I know,
Okay.
what a great name. And then when they like as a consulting business, you kind of go through what they call feast and famine.
Okay.
And so when you like end up with a lot of client work and a lot of hours, all of a sudden, because you've been trying to keep the sales engine going, they call it silly season.
You are just all I hear is like the Charlie Brown teacher. Womp, 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 womp,
Or like that
womp, womp,
Bible
womp.
story that you showed the kids.
Oh, what a fail on my part. What an absolute fail.
Please share with the class. This is
Okay.
an incredible moment.
I was substitute teaching Bible class for our boys. So like the twos, threes, and fours, I guess, at church. And we were going over the story of Achan. And highlight, they've just defeated, the walls of Jericho have fallen. They've been instructed to get rid of everything, keep nothing. And Achan keeps gold, silver, robe, hides it in his tent. And then they don't win the next battle. And it's like, there's a sinner among you. Okay, well, I was like, this seems heavy. Let me see if there's like a video, like a kid-friendly video I could play.
To describe the fall of Jericho and the thus failure of Israel against AI.
Exactly. So,
LOL.
I find this great video. It goes through it. I don't pick up on the first time that the characters in the background.
There's a narrator.
There's like a narrator.
He's
saying
explaining
the whole
what's
thing,
happening.
and all of the characters in the background are going blah 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 blah
blah blah blah, like legit blah blah blah. Not
our 4-year-old is recounting the story.
He comes back to the pew after Bible class.
He goes, yeah, Joshua said to God, blah, 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 blah.
And then Joshua had to find Achan, and Achan said
blah, 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 blah. And so I'm like, great. We really understood that.
Dope. You crushed it. Substitute teacher. Fantastic work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. We're getting on in. This is episode I did not check before. So 13 of season 2. Episode 13 of season 2. We'll find out if that's right or not.
I don't know.
But this is the No One Asked Us podcast.
This is my lovely called No One Asked Us because literally no one asked us to ever do this. This just kind of happened.
But we love it. This is my lovely wife, Allie. My name is Will. Let's do it!
I have a question for you that...
You have a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just tuck this away then.
No.
I love this.
This came across my email today.
Work email? Personal email?
I'm not going to say because it doesn't really matter.
I don't know. Depending on what the question is. It'd be sus if it was in your work email.
Anyways, somebody's doing a survey.
Survey.
To help with a research project.
Okay,
and
never mind. Not so sus for work. Go ahead.
Okay. For a research project, and it was, here's the question. And there were other questions on the survey. But, okay. Stop.
Drum roll.
That's too dramatic. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Great question.
So, I pose that question to you.
Okay.
I gave my answer.
Not to me.
Oh, well, like
you said you had one.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave your answer on the survey. All right. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to give it here too.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I will happily go first. I thought about this for a minute because you just happened to mention it today in passing. And I was like,
I know. So why did you just act surprised that you didn't know what the question was?
Well, because I didn't know that that's what this was going to be.
Okay.
Because I didn't know it came through an email. You know, I only half listened to so I knew you were going to ask me about love at first sight. I did not know a research project. All right. Anyway, so all right. I thought about this.
Okay.
And I think with one caveat.
Okay.
My answer is yes.
Wow.
I don't believe in love at first sight.
Well, then your answer's no.
One sec. If at first sight means you look at somebody and think, wow, I love them.
Yes.
However,
how else do you interpret love at first sight?
I think love at first sight can also capture the meaning of your very first time interacting and meeting a person in a situation. For instance, let's say that you go to a wedding, and at this wedding, you look across the room and happen to notice somebody that you think is beautiful. And during the reception, you shoot your shot, and you end up having an incredible night with this girl who you have never met before. And you think, I'm in love with this girl. You get married, blah, 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 whatever. I would still consider that love at first sight because your first time interacting with the person, became like this moment where you decided you were in love with this person. I don't think if you just qualify it as you look at someone physically without any interaction of any kind and think, I'm in love with this person, I don't think that's real. I think you can say, wow, they're hot, or like, man, they're really attractive.
Well, yeah.
But I don't, like, you can't qualify that as love. Even if you go on to successfully, like, marry the person, I wouldn't consider that love at first sight. So that's why I, like, caveat it with, if love, I think what people spiritually mean by love at first sight was, like, your first interaction moment of getting to know someone, you can fall in love with them, I think.
We kind of ended up in the same zone.
Calzone.
Nobody gets that. It's okay. That's just me. Okay. I would say no. Taking that love at first sight means literally? Like looking at them and being like, I'm in love with them. So I think there's attraction at first sight.
Sure. Lust at first sight is definitely a
thing. I went the nicer route of phrasing it. Okay. I would agree that it doesn't take long to feel love.
Okay.
But I would even say after like an evening, do you know everything you need to know to love someone?
Yes.
See, I don't think.
Ooh,
I think you
disagree.
I
like
think
this.
you need. It can be short. Like I don't think it needs to be like months and months. I think it can be a very short window. But like if you've never known the person, like truly, just met them. I don't think you know enough based upon an evening spent around other people, know enough to love them.
Okay. So
you can care for them.
Your premise is that because you didn't know something about someone or know enough about someone, that new information in the future means that any type of love you felt before that information
but it's not
is
love.
Invalid. Okay, so let's say that, year 3 of us being together, something you have never known about me, or that I never knew about you, that I had no clue that this is how you acted about this thing, because in 3 years...
You can fall out of love with somebody, absolutely.
You can fall out of what?
Love, but okay. I mean, like...
Okay, but are you then saying that, like, they didn't love them before? And also, what's to say, like, let's say that, yeah, I found out some new information, but that doesn't change how I feel about the person. Because I think we both agree about this. Love is not a fickle decision. Love is not...
It's a choice. It's an action.
Exactly. Love is a choice every day. So, like, yes, I think in a single evening, you can choose, because of what you learned about a person, to love that person no matter what new information comes. Now, I do think that, like, it's not... I would not maybe say that's a wise choice, but I do think that you could find the person who you never find anything new about that you... like dislike about them after only spending a single evening with them.
I think it's just a fondness. It's not love. You're just fond of them and you're wanting to get to know more. I don't think you could call that love.
Disagree. I think in a single evening you can find enough passion in a evening of
that you would give your life for that person?
Absolutely.
I just disagree.
I think you are not romantic enough, and we all know this. And I am very, very romantic.
I don't know about that, but
romantic, spirited.
I
am a romantic. Even if those romantic actions.
I am all for. I know people can quickly fall in love and like it be their person, and I'm not hating on that.
Okay.
But I do think for like a sacrificial love.
Okay, like, now we're changing the type of love we're talking about here.
Not really. I look at love as like...
Here's the deal. I would lay down my life for strangers.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do.
Correct.
Like, to some degree, you know?
But especially if after an evening with a woman who...
I just don't...
who we just connected with and had this. I'm not saying I've had this experience,
so
but
I'm about to call out receipts.
But I can fathom having one evening with somebody, especially if it was you.
No.
Because
you can't say that with me because we've known each other.
We have. We knew each other for a very long time.
I know.
However, if in a single evening, all the things that I adore and love about you came up, which they would, because it's your humor, it's your playfulness, like the sassiness. Like there's no way, like there's absolutely a way that we could have an evening where I got to experience all the things about you that I love enough to be like, man, I really love this girl. Like I'm going to love.
No,
absolutely could.
I just don't. I think a solid day, like start to finish, sun up to sundown.
So just a couple more hours, and yeah, love is possible.
And take away all distractions.
What do you think an evening of passion is?
Ew, nobody said anything about this. You've given that
Look, all I'm saying is that it is possible.
You have taken this and run with it.
Absolutely
I think
possible.
You can be attracted to somebody at first sight. I do not think you can love them at first sight. Now, I do think you can love them after a long interaction to learn a lot, but I don't think you can love somebody at first sight.
I think without any type of like interaction of getting to know someone, no, you cannot look at somebody and think, wow, I love them. I do think that the time window is pretty short for figuring that out, though. And I think as long as you have made that decision and you stick with it.
But like that's even the truth for like friendships too.
What do you mean?
Like friendships, like love at first sight for friendships, you know? Like I didn't love my best friend the first interaction we had. I had to learn more about her.
You've never had a friend that like you just
I've
met
instantly
and then
clicked
suddenly
with.
You're like, boom, best friends.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like I would identify that as love at first sight.
Okay, but you would say that it's like, man, best friends immediately.
It went so well I wanted to keep hanging out again.
Perfect. That's the same. That's the friendship. That's the friend. Well, we're friends. It's the friendship version of love.
No, I disagree.
Well, you can disagree all you want, but you're wrong.
I just don't think you can love somebody at first sight.
Well, that's fine. Okay. We'll move on. We both disagree here.
I said we were in the same zone.
This is not the same zone. We literally disagree on this.
I literally said after like a day together, I think you could take away all distractions.
You're just like trying to stretch the definition a little bit.
Whatever.
All right. I heard you say something today that cracked me up. Which was that you're doing something really funny with your class. And this is one of the few times that we can share something about school because it does not involve like names or bad situations, but this is like a really interesting thing that you have cooked up, and it made me laugh out loud. So why don't you share with the audience what you have cooked up with your kindergarten class this week?
So spring fever's hit.
I'm gonna try this with like if I'm ever a manager, like this is definitely something we're doing.
Spring fever is hit. It's in full swing. So you just really have to pull new tricks out of your hat to keep kids engaged in learning because we still have a lot to do.
Yep.
School doesn't end for like another 6 weeks.
That doesn't seem long enough.
There's a friend in my class who somehow through, I'm really not even sure, gave himself another name.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of been this like a whole thing. We're all kind of laughing about this, like
the whole class.
The whole class, yeah. Like, why did this happen? But we're all kind of giggling about it. It's just kind of become a thing. And so I was like, hey, look, y'all give me a few good days in a row of like hard work and listening and learning and keeping our classroom promise that we have made since the beginning of the year. Like if we can give me a good few days on Friday, I will bring in name tags and you can choose whatever name you want. You can change your name for a day and I will call you that for a whole day.
Incredible. Can you imagine getting to go to school and tell your teacher, yeah, I'm Frederick today.
somebody said something about like
I'm Lord Farquaad today.
I mean, somebody said something like Timmy Turtle Pants. I was like, yes.
I cannot wait.
So
we will have to you need to make like a tier list of like what the best names were kids came up with, and we'll bring it to the pod next time.
Yeah, fingers crossed that they hold it together the rest of the week.
I hope so, because I want to meet Timmy Turtle Pants.
Because listen, I don't play. If they don't do it, I don't do this. I'm like, no, y'all already know.
Even though this idea is fantastic, you got to hold them to it.
Absolutely.
You got to hold them to it. Okay, yeah, that one just was too funny.
But also, have we fully discussed our son's new insult?
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't know if you'd want to talk about that on the pod, but I was gonna make you anyway, because we have two Wilsons. We have we need to call this the Wilson segment, because we've got some Wilson knowledge to drop here of what has been going on in our 4-year-old's life as of late, because I don't want to forget this.
No, we need to discuss it.
I need to tell you how I learned about it.
Oh, I don't think that's relevant.
It is. We were sitting in the cul-de-sac, aka the sack, and the kids were just playing when Allie's assistant, who lives one street over, and her husband, they have a golf cart, and they have twin daughters. So they just happened to roll into the sack, and the kids are all excited, and they're playing, and they end up running off into the woods or whatever, and they're doing their thing. And Lee looks over at me and says, "Has Allie told you about Wilson's new insult?" And I'm like, "What?"
And I totally forgot to tell you.
I'm like, "Allie, this is not a subject that has been broached in the slightest." She goes, "Let me tell you. The other day."
No.
The other day, Wilson looked at me and he said, he was angry about something, and he looked at me and he said, "I'm going to poop in your pants." I'm going to poop my pants. I'm going to poop in your pants. And what's so funny about Lee and Jonathan both immediately started dying, and they're like, "We have already made this part of our vocabulary. This is our family joke now, because we think it's incredible. It's genius. Who's gonna believe it? What, you're gonna poop in my pants, and then I'm gonna be like, "It wasn't me." Who's gonna believe it wasn't me? It's genius. It's an evil little genius. It's so funny.
And it just, Wilson is one of two ways. He is either the sweetest
of sweet,
sugariest little thing ever, with the little blue glasses. Oh
man, this sweet. Other story is literally going to be Jekyll and Hyde.
He's just grouchy, and then he'll just be like,
It's been a recent thing. He hit
poop in your pants.
He hit 4-year-old, and he got some sass in him. He
did.
found his mama.
No.
Because
I don't know. It's just
that's just the funniest thing to me. And Jonathan was cracking me up about it, because he said Wilson came up to him and told him that, and he goes, "I was wondering what happened. I knew it wasn't me." And Wilson just thought it was the funny. He just played along with it.
You indulge him, and I'm
we love the two, and they do indulge him. They
sure
indulge
do. They're the best.
Ugh.
They're the best.
All right.
Okay.
Flip side of the coin. Another Debbie story. Tonight was Debbie's first T-ball game, and Wilson decided to do awesome on one hand.
Yeah.
Did a fantastic job.
Honestly, we were so surprised. Yeah. We didn't think he'd do.
Well, it's just because he I ask him if he wants to go throw or if he wants to hit off the tee at home. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
And he just goes and does something else. But he got out there and he did awesome. At one point, they kind of move players around the field, and players just kind of end up chasing the ball no matter what position that they're at. And we noticed that they had moved Wilson over to first base, and that a ball went towards first base area, and every kid took after it, as they do with every single play.
Yeah.
Except for one. One kid was not taking after the ball, because one kid was sitting at first base helping the other team run the bases as a first base coach. Wilson, who was
servant's heart,
put in first base position, decided that it meant, I'm supposed to coach first base. So the kid who was on first base when the guy hit the ball, he would be like, go to second base and start pointing.
And then he's like, go,
and
keep
then,
going.
And then the guy who was running from home to first base, he'd be waving him on like, come on, you can make it. You can make it. No, I'm like, no, man, like that's your competitor. Like, take him out, man. Like, I'm over here like, to the death. And he's like, oh, you got it, buddy. Like, so like, if you want to see like the flip sides of the coins, he's either helping you run first base or he's pooping in your pants. But there's no in between.
Okay, that's enough of that. Moving on. That's enough potty humor for this.
Oh goodness, that would kill.
Probably nobody else finds that funny except
maybe
for us.
not, but I could. You gotta share it. Okay. 2 more things. Okay. We were going to do a snack corner, but I didn't grab the snack before I came in here, and I'm not walking back to the kitchen, so we'll do it another time. But 2 things. One, both from you. This is just the Alley Show.
Welcome. Holding court tonight.
You sent me this incredible reel. That was the most relatable thing that I've ever heard in my entire life, which was, it was this reel, and it was this guy dancing, holding a coffee, an iced coffee specifically. And it said, I think it said something about like the
vacation coffee run.
Right. Yeah. But it was like the millennial, something. It was like some kind of like millennial relatable thing. Yeah. But it was just like when the best part of vacation as a millennial is when you like get out to get coffee, or like millennials on vacation when they do a coffee run, is this guy dancing, like having a good time holding a cup of coffee. And
that's the most Will-King thing
It ever. Has never felt like I've never related to something so hard. Yeah. Like there's no better feeling than being on vacation and finding like a good coffee place like in the afternoon and just like getting a coffee, just sitting doing nothing on vacation.
But I will say I'm getting grumpier about it, my coffee. Like I would much rather have my Keurig good mug.
It's because you need to enjoy iced coffee more. Iced coffee's good everywhere.
No, I just want like my Keurig with my Javalia K-cup and my hazelnut creamer.
With 3 tablespoons of your hazelnut creamer.
Yeah.
So I get it.
You don't have to out my tablespoon on the podcast.
We do, in fact, measure exact amounts of how much creamer we use. We got to get consistent taste every time. It matters.
But I'd just rather have that.
I get it. You do unfortunately have like a lot of issues with being somewhere new and getting just absolute trash coffee.
I sure do.
But there's one place that never lets us down.
Never.
And that is Fairhope, Alabama.
And the name of the coffee shop
is Provision.
There you go.
They have a bunch of different flavors, but I will never forget. They had this like cookies and cream Oreo something.
Dream?
I don't know, man.
Or is that the Cheesecake Factory?
It sounds like I don't know.
Whatever
it is it was like the cream was soaked in like Oreos
all
night.
Oreo milk.
Then, it was like Oreo milk, and then it was incredible. Jesus. And like every coffee there, even the other ones that aren't the Oreo one, are fantastic.
Yeah.
So, man, that's a good place.
I know it. Okay. One other thing that I need you to publicly own up to is the other day.
I don't like this.
You and I sparked a heated debate that has continued to go on. And I know that I'm right.
Oh, shoot.
And I know that you're wrong.
I got no context on this.
I know.
Oh, jeez. You get me like this every episode.
Said the other day.
Stop forgetting stuff.
That shorts and pants were the same thing.
Yeah. Shorts and pants. What I said was shorts are pants.
But pants are not shorts. We agreed to that.
Pants are not shorts.
But then.
Shorts are pants.
Nope. Will was like.
What are they shorts of? What? What are they? Short what?
You both know. We both know that you have eaten your words on this because you'll be wearing shorts. And then you're like, I need to go put pants on. Yeah, and I'm like, but you were already in pants, according to you.
But shorts are pants.
No. Shorts are shorts.
Shorts are what? Short what? Short what?
Shorts.
Short pants.
No.
They're short pants.
Then you need to start calling them short pants.
Fine. From now on, I'm calling them short pants. Got my short pants on.
Because you know.
Short pants.
Stop. You know that you've been telling Will Wilson, let's go get your pants on. And then you put shorts on him. And then.
Because they're pants. They are pants.
You are lying to all 12 of these people right now because I roasted you earlier about this. And you're like, oh, man.
You got me because our 2-year-old said, Daddy,
are you wearing pants?
You wearing pants?
And you said.
And I said, no, I'm wearing shorts. And then you were like, ha, I got you.
I got you.
No, because naming matters for children. Like, yeah, I'm not wearing long
you are
pants.
Not going to make this a naming things matters for children.
Either I can call these longs.
Those are jeans.
Or shorts.
Those are jeans.
They're pants. They're pants. Shorts are pants. But shorts are also shorts.
No, I'm sorry, Will, but you're wrong on this.
Jeans are pants.
And I'm
khakis are pants.
So mad.
Pants are just things you wear on your legs.
But you say khaki shorts.
Khaki short pants? Duh.
I am so mad that you are not owning up to the L.
It's not an L. I'm right on this one. I will take this one to my grave.
You're going to die on this hill?
I'll die on this pants.
Your short pants
I'll die on these pants.
The short pants hill.
Short pants.
Well,
got my short pants on.
Stop it.
Okay.
Those are called capris, short pants.
Allison.
Okay.
I had something and now I lost it.
I already know what it is.
It was a good one. No, you don't. I bet you don't. I'm going to cross my fingers and go.
What?
Go. What is it? What was it? What was it? What was I thinking? Read my mind.
I thought you were ready to move on to the next thing.
I mean, yes, but what do you think the next? Right, but that's it. You just were
my beef about concerts.
No, we are going to talk about your beef about concerts, but there was something else. There was something else I want to talk about with people.
People? It's just me here.
It is you, but like the people who observe. There was something. Maybe I wrote it in the note.
I doubt
Fingers crossed. If I don't put something in the note, it's gone. It's gone forever.
See, you're so flustered because now all your pants and shorts and all like that.
You got me with the pants and shorts.
Because shorts are shorts and pants are pants.
Allison, you can't try to have this conversation now that I'm distracted because then words just start coming out of my mouth. All right. I don't remember what it was.
Was it a new topic? Was it about my fabulous idea of what to put in the backyard for the summer?
That is something we need to talk about. But I'd rather talk about your concert thing.
I do have a concert.
And then we'll talk about your fabulous thing.
That's a lot to talk about.
Well, we don't have to. No, we don't. We just got to be like,
okay.
Hey, Allie had a great idea.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I got a beef with concerts.
I just got to say this one more time. Whatever it was like going to be good. And now I've lost it forever. And I'm sorry, everybody.
Nobody believes you. You have zero credibility.
That's not true. I have 100% credibility that I forget important things. That's like the only thing that is credible about.
Here.
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, dang it.
Ha. Got it, baby.
Now you're going to brag about it and forget it.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
We got a calendar.
Oh, my word. All of that?
All of that for
Skylight calendar?
The Skylight calendar. It's incredible. I don't forget things anymore because we have a thing.
That's not true.
I don't forget important dates anymore.
Well, we've not really had one come up.
That's not true. Today was important.
Well.
And I saw it on the calendar and I was well prepared.
And you also forgot his baseball glove.
I did not forget his baseball glove. His baseball glove is missing. There's a difference, Allison.
The Target pickup?
I didn't forget the Target pickup. I just got it later in the day.
You got it the next day.
Okay, so a calendar can't fix my life, but it's doing great.
Baby steps.
I know that like our son's play is this Friday in the morning at 8:00 because I see it on the calendar constantly, and I don't have to ask you the day before. Say, can you remind me what time it is? And then you give me these eyes of like, how dare you not remember every single important date that is happening that I've told you 2 or 3 times before. And I'm like, you're right. I should remember these things. My brain just can't hold on to it with all the other things. So
that feels like an attack.
It's not. It's an own up to the fact that I keep bothering you with things that you realize are like easy for you, things that are not easy for me. So I found a solution.
Okay. Mind you, I asked for this thing like years ago.
Correct. But years ago, I didn't recognize that I had a problem. And then I recognized that I had a problem and I solved it.
Okay.
So it was my idea.
Noted.
Okay, let's talk about concerts.
I'm going to cut all of your pants. It's just short pants.
Short pants.
And then you're going to be like, I have to go buy pants. And I'm going to be like, those are pants.
Long pants. I got to go buy long pants, babe.
Until you realize you have a problem. Okay. My concert beef.
Oh, concerts.
I got to get to this really fast and then we're going to go to sleep.
We're going to get some ice cream. Then we're gonna
have been vibing the new, I guess new to us because we're not.
No, it's new.
I mean, like February. You know.
Was it?
I think so. The new Mumford and Sons album.
Oh,
if you are a Mumford fan and you've not listened to it, give it a listen.
It's a good one.
Really good.
We love Mumford.
Our kids are even loving a few songs.
Man, that is nothing better when your kids like good music.
Okay, so then Will says the other day, I'm going to have to look out for their concerts. And
yeah, like
keep an eye out.
I really want to keep an eye out because I'd love to go see another Mumford and Sons.
And
we went one time and had terrible seats because I was young and broke, but I would like to spend money on
concert.
It was great, but it was terrible seats. I would love to get
not bad.
They were not great, but I would love to get us good seats.
Okay. Anyway, I was like, but don't, because we're just kind of in this phase of.
You're like, but then the concert has to start at like 7
It has to start at like 8. No, it starts at like 8, and that's just the opening act.
Ugh,
and then so they're not getting on the stage until after 9.
Yeah. Like,
and then like we've got to travel at least a couple hours.
Yeah, most places don't. No, most people don't come to Montgomery.
And then y'all, I am not about standing up.
Yeah, Allie's like, I need a geriatric concert.
I just want to sit, listen to my music at a decent matinee hour.
Yeah, can we get the That's what she said. She's like,
can
I just get the matinee show?
And then take my happy fanny on home.
Oh,
and be in bed by 7:30.
Let me tell you, they'd get a lot more energetic of an audience.
I think they would.
If they did the matinee. Now, they might be a lot more sober.
Well, that's fine.
But they could turn on the happy hour.
Listen, I just don't want to make it a whole late night.
Yeah,
I'm just to the point where I'm like, I just don't want to do that anymore. I'd much rather.
I think it'd be worth it for some concerts, though. I think there are some concerts that would be worth staying up for.
Too loud.
Jeez Louise. If anybody's looking for someone who wants to go to a concert and is not geriatric anymore, Red Rocks would be great. You know who would be awesome at Red Rocks?
I want to go see the Avett Brothers.
Avett Brothers would be awesome at Red Rocks. Mumford would be awesome at Red Rocks.
I mean, yes, but then
Coldplay would be awesome at Red Rocks.
Once again, it's late.
What was that? Why did my phone just make that
noise?
You
just got to group me from the T-ball chat. Yeah. So that's my beef.
Your beef is that you wish that you had matinee concerts. That one cracked me up when you said like that phrase. Can I get the matinee?
Just want the matinee. That's all I want in life.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Another week, another episode.
I don't know how this one lands. It kind of feels
this was a fun one.
All over the place.
Do you think any episode is not all over the place? I can't think of a single episode that's like
I apologize if you've made it this far.
Look, you are here to experience life as we live it. And there is no such thing as structure and organized raising small children.
No.
You just own it and you enjoy the ride. And boy, is it a fun one.
Sure is.
I hope every one of you has a good rest of your week and that nobody poops in your pants.
Nobody poops in your pants. But apparently if you're the King boys, you TT on our floor.
We don't have to talk about that. Bye.
Bye.